Michelle Mackey, I am such a fan of yours. Honestly, I've been wanting to do this so badly because I just feel like we would be friends.
We
You know
are
what I mean?
friends.
Well, I hope so.
The first time I met you, I knew that we wouldn't just be friends, we would be best friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
but we're going to run with it. And I think after this segment, we will be best friends.
Okay, I hope so. I hope you're not just saying this for the cameras and for the mics.
I would never.
Okay. Good.
Okay? I would never. But I've been a fan of yours as well.
Thank you.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
look at all of the stuff you've done. You
Well-
work for my favorite organization, jack.org.
That's correct, yeah.
You were at the Marleys. I love the Marleys.
Yep.
And you worked with my friend Amanda from
That's
the
right.
Weather Network and the Marleys, and I love Amanda. So
Yeah, there's a lot of common ground here.
there's some
Yeah.
overlap.
So yeah, I started working at jack.org, which is a mental health charity where we train and empower young leaders to revolutionize the way we talk and act on mental health. You know it very well. You've been one of our biggest advocates. And I got to say, like, everyone in the office, when your name comes up, like, people light up.
Really?
So people, like, love you. And even if they've, like, never really met you, they know of you because you've done so much work for our organization. So, like, please know that. It's very true. But yes, let's talk about brain freeze. Now, brain freeze is something where people run into Lake Ontario at pretty much the end of November or early December, not beach weather.
No.
And we all do it for a great cause, which is raising money for mental health advocacy and for all of our programs. You've done it 2 years in a row?
2 years in a row.
Okay.
But I have to say, this year was so much colder. I think there
Right.
was a temperature difference of 4 degrees from this year to last year. So last year, 2018 was +2. This year was -2. And the difference was unbelievable. It was so much colder. It was just madness. But we had, what was it, 300 people who did it?
It was
Something
close.
Like
It was
that?
275 in Toronto.
That's
but we were
wild.
It's just insane. It shows you how much the event grew because in 2018, the first year you did it, that was my first week working at Jack, and we raised $45,000, which is no slouch. That's incredible.
Yep.
But I think we had like 80 participants in Toronto, maybe. And then this year we raised $148,000, tripled our
mean-
goal. And there was 275 people on the beach in Toronto, not to mention in Victoria, Vancouver, Montreal, Collingwood.
For me, the most amazing moment was this moment of silence before we did the dip.
Right.
So everyone is kind of jumping around, right? We're all jumping around, trying to stay warm as we slowly lose the layers of clothing. And we're hearing from the speakers, they're pumping us up. And then someone says, just close your eyes, take a breath, and think about why you're here. And I think it's safe to say that everyone there has been affected directly or indirectly in some way by mental illness. And that moment where everything just went silent on the beach was so powerful. And for me, it was such a reminder of why I'm actually doing this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought, I can't do this. I really can't do this. Then I remembered why I came, and I followed up with a full submerge into
Yes,
water.
you did.
Yep.
You certainly did.
Last year, 2018, I did the full submerge, and I felt like I had bragging rights since,
Yeah,
I felt like it gave me a little more oomph. I ran in, I splashed my face, and I turned to get back out, and then I was like, no, I gotta do it. And I just did this quick dive under, and I breathed in. There was this reflex because it was so cold, and I swallowed so much water from Lake Ontario and lived to tell the tale.
There you go.
I survived.
Yes, you did.
Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this!
Oh, she's submerged! Oh, shit!
It's honestly one of like our coolest fundraisers at this point.
And did not have time to shower before I started my shift that day. So
Oh,
I
great.
went straight from Brain Freeze
Right.
to 680 News. Luckily, it was radio and was very chilled and sandy all day.
Yeah, totally. The sand never goes away.
It never does. I still am finding it in my car.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Honestly, any time of year you're going to the beach, it'll be with you for another.
I mean, it's always bad, but then in the winter, it just seems so much worse.
Yeah, totally.
Right?
Totally.
But
Absolutely.
it was a great event.
It was absolutely fantastic, and we appreciate you being there. So
Oh,
thank you
thank
again.
you.